EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Okay, ready? Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Ready? Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Extend. Hey, 551, 551. Easy. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Evans. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and It's a nice result.
Go!
Now, faking the give. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here we go. Right.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. Thrown left side. The catch is made. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. It's Fields. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This one caught at the 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here we go. Hey, can. Sit high.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. A run here with Evans. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Off the play action, here's Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 32 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. We're good. 175. Right.
Here's Fields. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Right.
Fields now on second down. That's over the middle to Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Extend. Right.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the 49ers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that. Tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Jones now on 1st down. That's caught left side by Otten. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Evans. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Get set.
Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, son. Go.
They go play action with Fields. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold on. Set.
Here's Evans. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Jump slant.
Motion man, set right. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run with Evans. Here's 2nd and 2. A tight end in motion now. They'll stick with him again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth, each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A pistol give to Evans. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Omaha.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Play action now for Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ken. Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Press, one strike. Here we go. Right.
Now, Fields. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7.
Easy. Right.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well.
On play action, it's Jones. Get this complete right side to Otten. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Throwing on first down is Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. 2nd and 11.
11. Go.
Fields now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. A gain of 17 yards. First down, 49ers.
Touch right. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Hurry up.
And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's going to run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
11. Here we go, son. All right.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Great shot.
Jones. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run. crazy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here we go. 11, 11.
On first down, Jones. A toss left side, caught by his running back. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Dobbs headed in motion. Jones now on first down. Godwin working the right side. And he's into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Let's go. Sit high.
2nd down, it's Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Play action now. It's Jones. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
11. Set.
Shotgun now for Jones. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go, get set.
From the gun, it's Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Omaha! Sit high! Here's that!
Jones to the air again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Here we go. No muss, no muss. Hey, can. Hey, can. Set.
Fields. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his third touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by DJ Turner.
And this rough outing, it just continues to get worse. It just seems like as the game gone on, Mike, it just continues to unravel. They just can't sustain any sort of offense turning the ball over at this rate.
EQ! Right.
First down. Fields. A short one there. Caught by Kittle.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Hey, can. Right.
Fields now on second down. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Here we go. I'm good. Right.
Fields. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Niners will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. That one incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Punch right. Sit high.
On second down, Fields again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can't. Tonight.
They'll try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, never mind. Monday. West right fit. Right.
Now, Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields to throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. On play action, it's Jones. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Hey, 551, 551. Extend. Hey, 551, 551. Easy. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Nelson.
Receiver in motion. Going right. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Get
Evans. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A run here with Evans. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
21. Here we go. 11. Great time.
Throwing now is Jones. This is taken in by Dobbs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the ground, it's Evans. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 12.
Jones operating out of the pistol. A short one there to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing, Jones. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Jones. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a run going left. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now a shot here, deep middle. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Second down and 8.
Omaha, set.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
21. They got it.
Play action now. It's Jones. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there, Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
On second down, here's Jones. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Hey, can't.
A first down throw for Fields. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Don't jump.
Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, San Francisco. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, get set.
Jones now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here comes Otten in motion. Jones to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Here we go.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the gun, it's Jones. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Omaha.
Here's Jones to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, can. First, bunch right. 11. Good eye.
Now Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Omaha, set. Hi.
On 1st down, Jones. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Jones. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
21.
They'll run with Evans. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, get set.
They'll motion over Samuel. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Go.
Now a give on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Fields now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. On play action, it's Jones. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
11-11.
Throwing on first down is Jones. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will get just a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Throwing right, it's taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Up, let's go. Here we go. Angel, angel, angel. Tonight.
First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows. So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.